Right now, it would be the nicest sound in the world.
Ma, you know, you don't look good.
I'm short and I'm old. What did you expect? Princess Di?
I think we should call the doctor.
I don't need a doctor.
Listen, Blanche, would you call, please? The number's by my bed. Dr. Harris.
I hate doctors.
The only doctor I ever...
Me? It was a retirement home, and you know what they did? They set off the fire alarm in a retirement home. Who can rush? Half the people have walkers. The other half can't get out of their chairs. But they got bells going off like crazy. You know what that does to hearts that only beat a few times a week?
The world's fastest human being.
Dominic Tanzi.
It says Jesse Owens here.
Trust me, it was Dominic Tanzi. He got 4 women pregnant in one night. 2 in New York, 2 in New Jersey.
Girls, I am so excited. I am finally going to do something you've heard me talk about doing for years. They didn't have eyes. You know, I can't eat anything with eyes, like lobster.
I can't eat anything that moves.
Like what, Rose? Horses?
Like oysters.
Oysters don't move.
Coco, they could dance. Who cares? Tell us.
Oysters move. Very... I've got to talk to you.
What is it?
I know this sounds crazy, but I'm suspicious.
Of what?
Harry.
Harry?
And I don't know why. There's just something about it I don't like. And I have to tell Blanche.
Tell Blanche what?
That she can't marry him.
The wedding is in 12 minutes. You can't tell her that.
Out there and do it. Did you know that my sister Lily still holds the record at our high school for the 100-yard dash? She served 3 terms on the city council, and she was the first woman in St. Olaf's to ever have a pilot's license.
Oh, really? Well, we have something in common, Lily. I was the first woman in my hometown ever to have a pilot. Me too.
Oh, Jean, you were always a terrific girl. Dorothy, why can't you be more like Jean? Scratch that.
Who are your roommates, Dorothy?
Jean, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I don't know quite how to phrase this.
The lesbian thing, do you keep it under your hat or what?
Rose.
Take it easy, take it easy. Dorothy, I'm scared. I've never seen Rose look so terrible.
I know, I'm worried too.
Will you two knock it off? I'm telling you, there's nothing to worry.
What'd she do, play the piano?
She plays the piano. You just wait till you see this. Okay, honey, come on, it's showtime. Yeah, come on, sweetheart. Oh, I know, here we go. Okay, count.
Oh, well, the most wonderful thing happened. They found a donor. An excellent match. She was a retired Mormon school teacher.
Virginia's so lucky.
Oh, I'll say. That kidney was showroom new.
Now, Bobby, you don't have to write that last part. That was just a come on. Look, I'm sorry to take up your time at this hour, ladies, but I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Well, of course. I am single. I'm free on Saturday night. And I can arch my back until my head touches my heels.
Are dealers in stolen gems.
Those sweet people?
I'm afraid so. And we have reason to believe that they may be making a major move sometime in the next 72 hours. So we'd like to set up shop here for a few days.
Well, of course. You can both stay in my room.
Now, wait just a minute.
I'll find out what kind of a man Elliot really is. Now, if you're her friend, you'll tell her.
But, honey, she'd be devastated. What kind of a friend would I be to hurt her like that?
Well, what kind of a friend would you be if you let Elliot ruin her life? She could marry that man. They could have a child. They could adopt a child. What's the matter, Sophia? You couldn't sleep either?
No, I was sleeping great, Rose. I just wanted to show off my pajamas.
to relax when you have to speak in front of a group of people is to imagine what they all look like naked.
Really?
Yep. And if you do it right, you'll probably even start to laugh.
Well, you must be Blanche's sister.
You must be blind.
Sophia's home just burned down.
Well, that's terrible.
Not to me. It was a retirement home, and you know what they did? They set off the fire alarm in a retirement home.
Where does it go in the meantime?
To Connecticut. How do I know where it goes?
With me, the minute it goes in my mouth, I balloon up. I can go out to dinner, and in the middle of the meal, my pants are cutting off my circulation so bad my feet are turning blue.
Well, I just want to be svelte for Barry.
Highest honor there is. Oh, I never dreamed that someone as unqualified as I am would ever be nominated for anything so important.
I guess Dan Quayle really opened the floodgates.
Last year, Gretchen Lillehammer won for running into the burning.
Hello? The honeymoon is over. We're back.
Don't let Ma know I have been smoking. She will kill me. Ma!
Dorothy!
What was that for? You've been smoking.
I have not.
Then you've been smoking.
No, I haven't.
Okay, the diamond's not very big. Okay, it's not a real diamond. It's the thought that counts. Okay, I didn't put much thought into it. It was cheap. I'm cheap. What can I tell you?
Stanley, honey, why don't you let me help you pick out something else for Catherine?
I'll help too. Sophia, I forgot to give you this letter.
Oh, from Sicily. A gift from Cousin Vito.
A feather. That's a message of some kind, isn't it?
What are you babbling about?
Don't play dumb with me, Ma. Everything from Sicily.
Maybe it isn't a heart attack.
Oh, Rose, honey, she's 80. At 80, something's got to go.
Well, not necessarily. My grandparents lived to their 90s. One was 102.
In Minnesota.
So?
Rose, you know how they freeze dead people to preserve them and then bring them back?
Listen, Rose, I'm having a little get-together over at my place tomorrow night. Someone I work with is retiring. I was hoping you'd come.
Oh, well, I'd love it.
Around 8, then? Oh, good. Well, good night, ladies.
Nice meeting you,
Come
Ma.
back and see us sometime.
Good night, Rose.
A fat woman with a wooden leg and a totally hairless cat named Cincinnati Jake.
No.
Then I don't remember her.
Oh, Ma, look at this. A list I made of things I wanted to do with my life.
You know, I had a list like that, and I've done most of them. Except,
I am drained of what little holiday spirit I had.
oh, it's too bad because we still have to shop for presents for each other.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Listen, I've been giving this a lot of thought. I mean, none of us wants to go shopping in this terrible heat. So why don't we just put names into a hat, and then we just have to pick out a gift for the one person whose name we pick? Oh, come on, Gloria. That is the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Dorothy, even with all my money, you have so much more than I do. You have Ma and your friends and your work and... Your life just seems so much more important than mine.
Oh, Blanche, this is Dr. Jonathan Newman.
Get out of here.
But Dorothy, he's
A little early, yes, but we're delighted to see him.
Hi, Jonathan.
Hello, Rose. You're looking lovely.
Small world, isn't it?
Not from where I'm standing.
I did it again. I apologize. Please forgive
Oh,
me.
Blanche, I'm sure he was only joking.
Don't be self-conscious about my height. I'm not.
Really?
Really. Look, everybody has...
Let's go, Rose. Everyone's waiting for you.
I don't think I can go through with this.
What's the matter, honey? You and Jonathan have a fight?
No, it's just that I think marrying Jonathan might be a mistake. He is a lot shorter than I am.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
Me neither. How could you miss it? Everyone notices. Where?
And if you are indeed my friends, you will forget about it too, and never bring the sordid subject up again.
I know, I'm going to give her a party.
You know, I actually feel sorry for Blanche. Don't you, Ma?
Who's Ma?
Your earrings to go with this new outfit of mine. Tell me I look stunning.
You look stunning.
You're not just saying that.
No, I'm just repeating it. Blanche, I need to talk to you.
Oh, okay.
It's about a friend of mine. I think she's taking advantage of me, and I don't know how to tell her. They drop like flies around me.
Mrs. Nyland, you're not responsible for the death of my husband.
I'll never date again.
You will.
I won't. I can't.
In time, you'll forget this.
Never.
I promise you.
It's so...
Well, Dorothy, I'm ready to go to work. How do I look?
Oh, Ma, you look adorable.
Adorable. I want to look aggressive, powerful, like a corporate killer.
Lose the hat. Perfect, perfect. Now you look like the activities director at a retirement home.
Honest.
Well, she wouldn't have gone for it if I told her the truth. And oh, like you never told a lie.
That's right. I've never told a lie. Well, just once when I snuck out of class to go to the movies.
It's not much of a lie.
That's what I thought. Turned out to be the day they taught everything.
What is it? Is anything wrong?
No, everything's fine, really. Why don't you just say goodnight to your friend and I'll meet you in the kitchen, okay?
Aunt Blanche, wait. I wasn't gonna say goodnight to Ed. I was just stopping by to pick up a few things.
What?
Well, it was on the way. I'm in that new complex over on Lakefront. By the way, I'm Ed Cullen.
Nice robe. Why don't I put you down for an extra session this week?
Look, Carol, it's nice to see you, but this is really a rather personal matter.
Oh, don't worry. Richie tells me about all his cases.
That isn't true, is it, Richie?
Don't worry. I tell her things in very...
Sophia, listen, how about this one? Elderly white male with broken hip seeks elderly white female. I am into massages, bran muffins, and the book Final Exit. Please respond quickly or I'll do it.
Dorothy, I gotta talk to you. I owe you a big apology.
For what, Ma?
For what I said before, you know, about you not knowing a thing about plumbing. Dorothy, you're a genius.
Ma, wait a minute. What are you talking about?
I walk into the living room, and there's a toilet in front of the television set. It's an old lady's dream come true.
More important than passing your damn course. So you, sir, can kiss my ass. Oh, thank goodness I have been worried sick. Do you realize it's almost 2 in the morning?
Barry Glick, Mom. Oh, look. Barry Glick. Oh, boy, did I have the hots for him. He says he wants to get together next week.
You gonna see him?
See him? If he's within 50 pounds of where he used to be, I'm gonna marry him. Oh, Barry Glick.
I'm worried about you.
Oh, Rose, you'd be worried if you couldn't find anything to worry about. And stop pouting. I was only teasing.
How did you know I was pouting?
You always pout when I tease you.
Always?
Always. You're a pouter, Rose, a pouter and a worrier.
Well, maybe you're right, but
Now that I'm better, why do you still scream and holler at me?
I'm not sure what was best for you is best for Lily.
Look, you didn't ask for my opinion, but I'm old, so I'm giving it anyway. You want to help your sister? Help her to help herself.
What are you doing?
It's the evil eye. I just put a Sicilian curse on you. You're not going to have a moment's peace till you haul that tree away.
You got me shaking in my boots.
Oh, Ma, why'd you do that? You just made matters worse with that ridiculous curse.
Well, then what is the surprise, Daddy?
Well, I was gonna save it, but what the heck? I'm singing at the Sagebrush Club tomorrow night.
You doing what?
I'm singing. That's my surprise. And I want you and your friends.
Excuse me, we're supposed to have reservations for the second show. The name is Devereaux.
Okay, let's see. I'm sorry, I don't seem to have you listed.
Oh, well, maybe it's under the name of Hollingsworth.
Hollingsworth? Mm-hmm. You not here to see Big Daddy Hollingsworth?
Yes, we are.
I'm sorry, you just missed.
I didn't think I needed to. I figured if I was happy, you were happy too.
Oh, Daddy, I'm so sorry. You've always been there for me. I should have been there for you. You think you can never forgive me?
Life's too short to not forgive.
Didn't Bette Midler win a special Grammy for that?
Oh, girls, isn't it wonderful how we always have such a good time together? It's been that way right from the start.
Please, Rose, don't you remember the day after we moved in when we went shopping together?
I cannot believe they sold us minks that are too old. Who can you trust?
No one. I learned that in Sicily. It works fine in Miami, too.
Well, we wound up spending $678 in the mink business.
And what did we make?
Make?
Yes.
A mistake.
Calm down.
Well, I can't help it. Funeral homes give me the willies. That's why I've always avoided them. I've only been to 2 funerals in my entire life, and I'm 45 years old.
You're such a liar.
All right, then 3 funerals. The point is, let's hurry up and get out of here.
Hello.
Oh, I'm all right. I'm all right.
Ma.
Is it morning already?
No. I just wanted to ask you a question.
What?
How would you react if you were told that one of your kids was gay?
Your brother Phil is gay? I knew it. When he was a kid, we couldn't keep him away from those gladiator movies. Good night.
Ma, I am not gay. I just wanted to get your reaction.
I'll tell you the truth, Dorothy. If one of my kids was gay, I wouldn't love him one bit less. I would wish him all the happiness in the world.
It's because you're the greatest mother in the world.
No, you'd never hide anything behind my back. Please forgive me, Dorothy. Please, Dorothy. Please, please.
You really hurt my feelings. I don't know.
Dorothy, please, this thing is just tearing me up. I'm a mess. Are you telling us that you got your date out of the phone book?
Well, Blanche, you make it sound like I found him in the yellow pages. It's not like I don't.
Hello? Hello? Do you have a match?
I think so. Let's see. Here you go. Handling, not a kidney.
She is trying so hard to be brave.
She's very convincing.
Well, you have a wonderful night, Stan.
We just wanted to stop by and wish you luck in case we don't see you again. Before you leave. For the hospital. Not another word.
Blanche, you were unfaithful to George?
Oh, of course not. I was only flirting. There's nothing wrong with that. It keeps you healthy, keeps you in shape, keeps your buttocks firm.
And I wasted all that time on jazzercise.
I have to confess.
Rehearse what? You're a non-speaking townsperson.
We added a small stunt to where Blanche gets tossed to the floor. Watch.
Well, I think I'm getting the hang of that, Patrick. I think I'll just go out in the backyard now and practice it on the lawn.
Patrick, what is...
My name's Biff. I'm a drifter. My story isn't a pretty one, but it's one that needs to be told. It was 1950...
Round trip ticket. You can go back and continue to live your life. But before you go, I have two pieces of advice. Don't get hit in the mouth with a steam shovel. That can kill you. And make the most of the time you're given. You'd be surprised how...
I cannot believe it is Saturday night, and I, Blanche Devereaux, the most witty, stunning, criminally sensuous woman to come out of the South since Miss Tallulah Bankhead.
If I should submit his story in the district contest.
I think you should. Oh, he's a very special kid, Dorothy.
Oh, he really is. I'm just crazy about him. He wants so much to learn. You know, he gets this look in his eyes when he's listening to me. You don't see that look very often. I think that look is the whole reason that teachers...
Thus affording the listener the opportunity to glean from it whatever he may. Besides, I just hate it when I'm left out of the conversation.
Hello? Yes, it is. No, he isn't. What? I can't see a thing.
What kind of a movie is this, Dorothy?
Rip his throat out!
It's a musical, Rose. I think that's Mario sitting way down there in the front. You girls stay here. Judge.
Well, why couldn't that judge just make up his mind at the hearing?
I thought he was going to. You know, I spent 20 minutes giving him reasons why Mario should be allowed to stay. He just said thank you and excused us.
Okay, Blanche, I finished making your lunch. It's on the table.
Oh, won't you join me, Dorothy?
Well, thanks. It might help take my mind off.
It's the best table in the house.
You're pulling my leg.
No, but I'd like to.
Stop being naughty.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
Neither did I. Be naughty again.
Blanche, you are one hell of a woman.
I know. Go on.
Well, I've been just about everywhere there is, but in all my years in the Navy, I've never met anybody like you.
Yeah, well, in all my...
You can do that by yourself.
I'm aware of that, Rose. Stan didn't want to get old. No, I'd like someone to sit on the porch with, hold hands, listen to the birds, watch the grass grow.
Blanche, what kind of man are you looking for?
I'll be honest with you, Kate, I never liked him. From the moment that worm slithered into your life, I knew he was no good. What kind of a man has so little respect for the institution of marriage that he can cheat on a wonderful woman and jump into bed with the first available bimbo who
Who
comes...
was Lucy's husband?
Not on the show.
Desi wasn't on the show.
Desi played Ricky.
Who did Lucy play?
Lucy.
I know, but who did she play?
Lucy.
Right, but who did she play?
Lucy played Lucy.
Well, then why didn't Desi play Desi?
He wasn't tall enough.
Listen, Kate, I hear that you and Dennis are back together.
That's right. We're leaving for the airport now.
Kate, I want to say something.
Yeah?
No, not to you, to Dennis. Dennis, I want to speak with you.
Mother.
It's all right, Kate.
Is your name Dennis?
Hey, I want to be...
Hey, Dorothy, I just want to say, you did a nice job.
Thanks, Al.
And Dorothy, I also wanted to say, took guts.
Thanks, Al.
See, Dorothy, I just wanted to ask you.
I promised not to eat paste.
All right, ladies, let's not baby him now.
Hey, Al, how you doing?
Great. The McDonald's have been arraigned. The DA says he's going to put them away for a long time.
Gee, who's going to look after their lawn?
Rose, while we're here, maybe you should have a CAT scan.
Come on, Bobby, out of bed.
Same time.
For that, you got naked?
I thought that was strange, too.
You know, Darcy, I think you're right. I've got to talk to George.
Good girl.
I'll go home right now and tell him I'll cook breakfast for him. All right, thank you.
What?
Thank you for the soda. I guess we're even. This fight was my fault. Yesterday was yours.
Yesterday?
Hey, if you're worth...
She says that you are the scum of the earth. But she said it with a lot of love in her eyes. He says he's sorry.
Did you hear that, darling? He's sorry. So I guess that settles everything. Okay, good night, and we'll see you at your wedding.
Girls, wait a minute.
Yeah, I'd like to report a robbery.
But that wasn't a scheme, Sophia. That was a legitimate business.
And we lost our shirts. That's the beauty of this water thing. You can't lose. It's a ripoff, pure and simple. I told you no.
I didn't know these were mashed potatoes. They don't have lumps like yours.
You want lumps, Salvador? I'll give you lumps.
Ma, I cannot believe you are so old-fashioned in your thinking.
I said no and it's no, and I'm too busy to have this argument.
Fine.
Just walked in.
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we have a winner. Couple number 29.
That's me.
I won!
Just a minute, it's not over yet. It looks like we have another.
And you fell for that old excuse.
Has either of you girls seen Marguerite?
She's not here yet.
I wish you'd look at this. She melted my buttons with the iron. Now I'll never be able to open my blouse again.
A dark day in the history of mankind.
Do you really think that's all it is?
Of course.
Well, maybe you're...
What's going on?
Listen, Ma, I want you to be especially nice to Marguerite.
Please, Dorothy, I wasn't brought up in a cave. Actually, I was brought up in a cave.
Listen, Ma, I am serious. You are not to ask her to lift a finger, and if there's anything you need... Was a little embarrassing.
I'll say you were 48 years old.
Well, it's all behind me now. I'll tell you, I really feel very comfortable on planes.
Good, because you'll probably have to take a dinky little plane to the Bahamas. They flutter, they shimmy, they wobble. You got a lot of guts.
Promised you'd go.
I know, that's what I said, and all I can say now is tough. I'm not getting on that plane, and you can't make me.
Well, then I'm not going either.
Oh, I don't believe my ears. Girls, the entire purpose of this trip is to conquer our fears. Why, if we
fly into a mountain.
That would be a good example of a mishap.
Rose, do me a favor. Fasten your seatbelt. Over your mouth.
Rose, why don't we use our time constructively and work on your eulogy? Now, what are you planning to say, honey?
I don't know. I'll probably start. The ghost of the headless Indian roams the forest, crying out, "Where is my head? Where is my head?"
If the Indian doesn't have a head, how can he cry out?
Maybe he talks out of his behind like Cadet Master.
We can start the press conference now. Where is Rose?
Oh, she left to pick up her cadet troop.
That's adorable. She wants to share this moment with friends her own age. You must be very proud of your daughter.
My daughter?
Friends her own age. What?
Driving until we've gone over all the rules in the driving manual.
What's to go over?
How much distance should there be between you and a fire hydrant?
What am I, a poodle?
Oh, morning, girls.
Morning.
Hey, what got you two up and out so early?
Embarrassed at you catching me in swim like this. Of course, you should have seen us a few minutes ago. We were feeding each other.
Blanche, look, about those dates, I can't...
Oh, honey, forget all about that. I know I have.
Blanche, can I call you later?
What? Oh, sure, if you want to.
Married life. I was so careful about money. And all the time Stanley had his hand in the cookie jar.
In the olden days, the Vikings had cut off your hand if they caught you stealing. They'd cut out your tongue if they caught you lying. They'd cut off your feet if they caught you trespassing.
Too bad there wasn't a Viking around when Stanley knocked you up.
couch. I am miserable.
It is mind over matter, Dorothy. Now you can do it. You can get up off that couch. You feel better already. You're not sick anymore, Dorothy. You can heal yourself. Walk, Dorothy, walk.
Hey, just because you put your...
To me.
You picked him up at a gas station.
You must have been impressed with your spare tire.
I cannot believe you are doing this to me.
And I can't believe that you are so selfish.
Here, pussycat, drink this. It'll make you feel better.
Oh, Ma, another hot toddy. I think I've had enough.
For 100 square miles, which is where the old Sicilian saying, it's raining cats and pepperoni comes from. Is this helping anyone yet? Because this sure feels like an ending to me.
Oh, it's helping me, Sophia. What I got out of the story was that I should take a bad situation month.
Morning, Ma.
Dorothy, you'll be glad to know my practical joking days are over.
Ma, that is...
Rebecca, I've held my tongue for 2 solid weeks, but I cannot any longer. Now, I am your mother, and I cannot let you go out that door without asking you why. Of all the men on God's green earth, have you decided to marry that lump of nothing out there?
I have an idea. Why don't I invite everybody and their dates for dinner at the Mortimer Club?
The Mortimer Club? Barbara, that is the most exclusive club in town.
Here we are, ladies.
Thank you.
I didn't order the French fries.
All right, you get the Edgar Allan Poe potatoes and the ice water cometh.
You know, I could just kiss you.
Not until we locate a toothbrush, okay?
Well, it is high time something went right on this trip.
Now all we have to do is figure out a way to get to the studio.
We can always walk. It's only 39 blocks. If we start right now, we can still get there in time.
I have a better...
Yes, Blanche, you landed on Grab That Dough. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, we're shafted.
That's right, Sophia. The green team automatically wins a chance to grab that dough in our magic money machine. Come this way.
To make it up to you.
Give me $100.
Make it 50.
Done. I love you.
Friends, can't we?
Of course we can. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, well, so am I. You look lovely tonight.
I look like the mother of a solid gold dancer.
Girls, I want to give you time.
Maybe you're right.
I'll call you in a few weeks.
Okay. Raymond. It turned up 3 days later.
Where'd you turn up, Dorothy?
I hope we didn't wake you. My sisters and I couldn't sleep. We felt terrible about the things we said to you this afternoon.
We didn't agree on much of anything, did we?
Look, neither one of us want.
Is it true what they say about black men in bed?
Oh, yes, definitely. Oh, yes, definitely. That is something I would like to know about, too.
Mr. Terrific, I think that Lex Luthor and the Joker are harassing an old lady in the stairwell. Could you come in and melt them with your X-ray vision?
Mr. Terrific doesn't have X-ray vision.
Please, Rose, this is no time to point out his shortcomings.
Anna, they're worried about you back at the home. I'm afraid you're going to have to come with me.
Attention! Express to Cedar Grove, River Junction, Northern Falls, now boarding.
For crying out loud, Jacob, there's 3 people here. You could have just pointed to the door.
I'm wearing his medical alert bracelet.
When did this start?
Well, I have been allergic to penicillin ever since.
Not that. I mean, this sick relationship.
Por favor, let me explain. I still care for you deeply. I did not mean for this to happen. It just did when I...
This nightgown is so sheer, I believe you can see right through it. Hello, Fidel.
Hello, Blanche. How are you?
You don't have cataracts, you tell me.
Beat it, you 50-year-old mattress.
That's right, and the town fathers took down his picture. It had always hung in the St. Olaf Auto Shop, right next to Andy Granatelli. My mother used to date him. You know what he has under that trench coat? A wrench? That's what Mother called it.
What's the matter? You don't watch General Hospital? This place is a passion pit.
Any flowers for me today?
No.
Are you sure? The name's Leonard.
I know your name. You ask me every day if I have flowers for you.
Well, we aren't going to waste this day. We have to do something constructive.
Jeopardy is on in 15 minutes.
Sounds good to me.
Let's go.
I'll just slice up this cake and bring it in.
Sophia, don't you have to go back to work?
Please, I don't perform brain surgery. I give people directions to the cafeteria.
Can lose their looks.
Not in Sicily. In Sicily, if you're born beautiful, you stay beautiful. The whole town sees to it. They check up on you, they encourage you, they never let you slip. That's why we were so happy when Dorothy was born.
Oh, Ma.
Who needed all those people bothering us all the time?
Who can't even afford her own place to live? Beam me up!
Beam me up, Dorothy, you believe?
Rose, they checked out what we saw, and it actually was a UFO.
Dorothy, where's...
Hi, girls.
How'd it go, Blanche?
Oh,
What's going on? Where's Sophia?
she's locked herself in the bathroom. She has pre-wedding jitters.
Sophia? It's me, Max. Now, what's all this nonsense about not wanting to get married?
Oh, Max, I love you with all my heart. The time we've spent together has been some of the happiest.
Quiet. This has been a big mistake. I thought Sophia was in the shower. Hand me my glasses. I'm blind as a bat without them.
Shut up, Max. Positive, you left it on the couch.
Oh, we gotta find that jacket. This is driving me crazy.
All right. I wasn't going to say anything, but since it's kind of my fault, I'll pay for a new jacket out of my share.
What do you mean it's kinda your fault?
Do you know where the jacket is, Sophia?
What did you do with it, Ma?
Stand back. I know how to use this pocket.
That's a great idea. I bet I could use a little friendly persuasion on that gentleman.
Persuasion? Hell, this isn't for dinner at the Rainbow Room. This is for 10 big ones. Give him whatever he wants. Sorry, I guess I just didn't realize how much I wanted that money.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Congress.
Well, I might. You want me to take a look?
Forget it.
Listen, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you like that. I'm just a little uncomfortable here.
Helps if you stuff newspapers under the mattress.
Well, that's not what I meant. I was talking about being here at the shelter.
This is your first...
And always chicken out.
I know, Blanche. I mean, she'd be upset, but not for long. And just think how it would help you two in the long run.
But how do I keep from chickening out?
By telling her. Tonight, while you've still got your dander up. I'm sorry.
And do you see how I convey humor with my cycle of blues and grays?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
You're idiots. The only humor here is my own. It's your great stupidity. This picture no more echoes money than any of you echo.
Good morning.
Well, good morning.
Rose Nyland, you little devil, just look at you.
Why?
Don't you get coy with me now, I can tell. I just haven't found a thing today. I don't look right in American clothes. I have a more European body.
Oh, in Europe, do they all have big butts, too? Let's just do it.
Okay, we're almost there. Here we go.
No, wait a minute. Blanche, come on, this is ridiculous.
I just continued the tradition by myself.
That's so romantic, proposing over champagne. I never think of things like that. I'm gonna ruin this whole night, I know it.
Wait a minute, don't tell me you're thinking of popping the question right here on St. Valentine's Day, just like George did.
Yeah.
Next. Sue, take care. Bye-bye. Rose, how did you get Bob home?
Well, I called his office.
Dorothy, I have to talk to you for a minute.
Not now, Mom.
What did he say?
Well, I didn't talk directly to Bob Hope.
Alfonso has a new trick. Give him your keys.
Yeah, who did you talk to? What, his agent?
No.
Oh, this is one of those mental tricks. Besides, I believe there's no return clause on fighters. Unless you're Robin Givens.
Ma, this isn't making any sense.
It's all legit. I checked it out.
Well, look, if you don't mind, we're going to make a few phone calls of our own in the morning to try to find out what this is all about. I mean, the whole thing is ridiculous.
Fine.
Rose, if we can convince Pepe just to show up there and get knocked out, everybody will get what they want.
Well, what if he won't go along with that?
We'll talk him into it. There's no shame in taking a dive. In Sicily, it's a time-honored tradition.
And crackers.
Cheese and crackers, Rose. Not eggs gefluffed? Ham and Gunterhagens? Pigs in a Svengebluten?
No, but you sure know how to make a...
I'm so sorry that I dragged her out on the cord and made her run back and forth so hard. I wish it had been me instead of her because it's all my fault. We might as well take down that banner and put up one that says, "Welcome to the Dorothy Killed Trudy Party." Rose, are you all right?
Never better. Why do you ask?
Well, maybe because yesterday you acted like a crazy person.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I was a little on edge. Don't worry, it won't happen again.
Rose, what are those pills for?
The doctor...
Any sign of Rose?
Not yet. You know, Dorothy, I'm a little nervous. I mean, Rose was on those pills for 30 years. Now, if 1 month in the hospital has really helped her kick the habit, she may not be the same Rose we know. I mean, she may be an entirely different person. I know because it happened.
You don't have to eat that cake.
Why do I get the feeling you three are most happy about the last part?
Oh, you mean us have some cake? Honey, we can't do that. We're dieting.
Sure smells good, though.
Looks even better.
Bet you it tastes even better than that.
You three are dieting. I'm throwing it away.
Don't.
You can't be serious. We've had great times here.
We have had great times here. You've just had free food.
That is not true. We've had 1,000,000 laughs under this roof. Do you remember the time I came over?
Dorothy, I know it's been a while, but try and control yourself. I need some rest.
Gosh, I didn't realize how long Dorothy's solo is. I sure hope the doctor says she's gonna be all right. Whew.
menu, mine seems to be full of mistakes. For example, it says a small glass of tomato juice is $6. I see. Oh, room service, I'll have to call you back.
I just don't believe these stories you tell, Rose.
The other tragic aspect was the IRS was waiting at the cemetery to arrest Gustav's partner, Bergstrom. So Bergstrom killed himself right then and there by grabbing the gun from Sheriff Tokvist and shooting himself in an Oxford. And then he'd laugh, and I'd laugh. Sometimes even the horse would laugh.
With them or at them?
Ma.
You know what you should do? Call what's his name.
Splurged? Okay, 1 year we went to Chicago to tour the stockyards. But it was our 20th anniversary. We had a romantic trip coming.
You must have been the envy of every woman in St. Olaf.
Oh, it was more than the stockyards. We even got to stage in my life.
I used to think Stan would take care of me. I mean, we didn't have much saved, but he was a darn good novelty salesman. Sounds naive now to think that I placed my hopes for the future on a bald pinhead with the morals of a maggot who made his living selling plastic dog dew.
It says, touch my leg.
That's in case they missed the tattoo that says the same thing.
Boy, my mother would kill me if I ever did that. She never wanted me to shave at all. By the time I got to high school, the kids had made up this really mean nickname.
Yeah, but you're so successful.
I'm also 60, and I'm miserable. Oh, I went to law school so I could fight for the little guy. Now I'm fighting for multinational corporations. I'm so frazzled I find myself sneaking into the washroom to make balloon giraffes.
Why can't you people see that there's another point of view? Now get away from here. We've got work.
Not like you. You live with friends and family, holidays and warmth. I hear the silence.
We'll talk. We'll talk all the time. You can come over Thanksgiving, Christmas, every Friday night. I may not be there, but you could always talk to Rose.
Ladies, in her all too infrequent letters, Blanche has spoken of you both in glowing terms. I feel real lucky to get the chance to know you personally.
Why, thank you, kind sir.
You'll have to excuse Rose. Every time a man speaks Southern at her, she goes all stupid. Well, when she puts it that way, it's so hard to resist. Finished. I have graded the last paper.
D-. You're going to give the...
Oh, Ma, listen to this. Saxophone player wanted at the Hacienda Hut Cocktail Lounge. What do you think?
I guess I could learn.
Ma, not for you, for Michael. Michael?
Oh, hi, Ma. What are you doing up?
Waiting up for you.
I brought you something.
Change from my 40?
No, these little bamboo umbrellas.
These are mine to keep.
Harry, it's not just the disruption to my life. It's seeing him do nothing with his.
Look, Stanley, you took him in. Now it is your problem, and you are going to have to deal with it.
You're right. There's only one thing I can do, and it's the hardest thing in the world.
You're going to ask Michael to leave your home.
No. I'm going to ask you to ask Michael to leave my home.
Change?
No. I'm saying that when Michael is 83 and his retirement home burns down, you're... Oh, that's right. You'll be dead. See ya, pussycat.
playing a little practical joke.
What kind of a person plays a joke like that? If you want to play a joke, you ring somebody's doorbell and run away. Or you shorten the leg on somebody's walker so it wobbles. Or you arrange for somebody to go on a long car trip with Rose.
Dorothy.
All right, I'll stop. But could I have a copy of this?
All right, I was fat. I can say it. But only because I blossomed into the extraordinary woman I am today. Well, Big Daddy didn't care. He always said I was beautiful. I just feel like such a fool. I would give up everything that I ever thought meant anything to me if I could have one moment with you. I don't know if love can help.
Rough labor?
Rough conception.
Oh, she doesn't need those classes. I think women ought to have babies the way God intended, strapped to a table numb from the neck down.
I must have done it wrong. Maybe I ought to put it on suck.
Oh, hello, ladies.
What'd the doctor say?
Oh, bad news. He thinks it is. He wants to put a pacemaker in me.
Everybody's got a nickname for it.
I don't think I've ever been so scared in all my life.
You know what I do when I'm scared?
Killer.
Well, look on the bright side. It could be good.
I was looking on the bright side.
What a day.
Why, what's the matter? Where's Magda?
You mean Flora still want to dance? How can you do that?
Still early. Remember that restaurant in Sicily we used to go to on Sundays? I'd save up all week for one plate of pasta that we'd share.
With checkered tablecloths, the candle of the Chianti bottle, bad paintings of the Colosseum.
Hi, you still painting out there?
Yeah, but I'm having trouble. I don't know. I think it's impossible to paint autumn in St. Olaf.
How come?
Maybe it's because of the horrible St. Olaf falling.
My name is Rose, and I'm an idiot.
Girls.
Blanche, you finally dressed.
Yeah, I went back to work.
Good for you.
And you know what I found out? The reason Donald rejected me was he has this strict personal rule against getting involved with anybody he's working with.
Something about a baby.
Oh, my God, you mean it started?
She's having contractions.
Oh, don't worry about it, Mother. Go back to sleep. I'll call you when it graduates high school.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Come on, I'm taking you to the hospital right now.
Dorothy, this reminds me of when I took you to the hospital when you were in labor.
How so, Ma?
You were pregnant.
Be afraid of, just remember, pull, pull. Oh, no, that's skeet shooting. Well, never mind, we'll be just fine. Oh, doctor, by the way, the reason that the baby's father isn't here is because, he's busy.
I read the form. I have a pretty good idea what he's busy doing.
I'm sorry.
Well, you don't need to be sorry. In fact, I should thank you.
For what?
For giving me life. Oh, and it's been a great one. I mean, the Lindstroms were wonderful parents. I had a wonderful husband. I have beautiful children. And I owe it all to you.
Doorbell.
Morning, Ms. Bornak. Can we come in?
Well, I don't know, Kevin. Can you?
Oh, Sophia.
Blanche, you're a slut.
Oh, Sophia.
Well, I better go. Nuns don't keep well enough.
My bedroom, just see if we can't loosen you up a little.
Oh, I'm not sure. See, my lawyer, my doctor. Sorry, I got them mixed up. They're both in the same mall.
You just forget about that old doctor. I know a little bit about physical therapy myself.
I'm sure you do, but you
In
see...
fact, if it'll make you feel any better, I have a complete nurse's outfit hanging up in my closet.
Pretend you didn't hear that. I'll see you tomorrow.
We're on the line! I have had it with you. I'm going to my room and I may never come out.
Is it the weekend already? Oh, wait a minute. It's true on both hands.
You put your right foot in. Come on, get him in, get him in. You take your right foot out. Let's go, let's go. You put your right...
You still think of me as your little girl?
Of course I do. In fact, come on. Sit on my lap. For old time's sake.
Oh, come on, Maya. You can't be serious. I mean, I'm a grown woman. Business partners, that's the extent of it. You understand?
Okay, I give up. Business partners, I understand. Can we shake on it? I need you, Dorothy. I want you. Without you, I'm nothing. Do you hear me? Nothing.
Stan, as much of a turn on as this is, get off the floor.
I belong.
Thank you.
Actually, I was talking about the apartment, but I'll take Wise.
Well, now that we know we can work our way out of jams, exactly how are we going to work our way out of this one?
You know, there's one thing we could do. We could get something to eat.
Can we concentrate? Seems like all we ever do around here is eat.
Maybe it's all you ever do.
Oh, excuse me. I forgot about...
We were never seen it.
Children, kids, it's up to you. I mean, if you want to save us and not have us eaten by Foxy Loxy, applaud. I mean it. I mean, clap now if you want to see the goose and the chicken and the turkey live. Come on, put your little head.
I must have slept with your husband, Charlie. Oh, so what's the news? How'd the hearing test come out?
Tell her what the...
Don just made a quick 5-minute inspection, and guess what? The permit's only $40. You were right about telling the truth.
Oh, well, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's citizenship. That and guessing the weight of brood sows.
Shut up.
135.
For once in her life, Dorothy Zbornak is the master of her own destiny. I am woman. Hear me roar.
You mean no coupons, Blanche?
No coupons, Rose.
Chefs who don't wear pirate hats?
Well, I don't think so.
And he'll pay for everything? I don't have to leave the tip?
That's right.
I'm gonna cheat on Miles. I'm gonna cheat.
It'll never happen again.
I really can't believe this, Ma. You, of all people, should know the value of this ring.
Dorothy, please, I was just trying to buy time. I can't give up the ring until I know the Pope is going to bless Agnes.
It doesn't matter what your reasons are. Ma, this ring is important. It was wrong to take it, and I'm going to see that it gets back first thing tomorrow.
Eyes.
Yeah, all the cute guys are either married or popes.
Oh, God, this is so unbelievable.
It's not that unbelievable.
Sophia, the truth of the matter is, I'm dying. My doctors say I have very few months left. And I told Marvin that I...
Oh, boy. You and me snuggling on a couch. Brings back a lot of memories, doesn't it?
Actually, no. That's what I want to talk to you about. Thor, ever since you got here, you've been talking about things we did and things we said, and I don't remember any of it.
So you don't remember every little detail?
No, we do. Well, when I was 19, I answered the door one day to find the most handsome man I'd ever seen. He was selling encyclopedias, and I told him, right now, I can only afford to buy volume 1, but if you could come back next week...
We have a question from the audience. Yes, sir.
Are there male-female roles in the relationship?
Well, I am the little homemaker, if that's what you mean.
Now, wait a minute. Just let...
Boy, no wonder they call you the big me and the bug lady.
Do you believe the mob out there?
Where's Marvin?
Who?
Your lawyer, Marvin Mitchelson. Where is he?
No, I'm not using Marvin on this case.
He's a brilliant lawyer. Listen, Stanley, we need help here.
You know, last night, after Marvin got us bailed out, I went...
Blanche, I told you I am not going to do it.
Well, then you are making a big mistake. If you don't make yourself more interesting to Miles, you're going to lose him. Listen, he's at school every day with other women just looking for trouble.
Oh, no, he is not.
Okay, look at him right now, talking to that young thing. I know exactly what he's saying, too. Say, hey.
And you're my big, crazy, bald skull. I may give you some reason to resent me, but you cannot shake me. I am loyal.
Stanley, you wore a toupee for 27 years.